Any questions from last session, guys? No, right? Can I get your confirmation?
No,
Okay,
sir.
thank you, guys. Today we'll go with password and replace. So PLB's dataset around 1,73,253 or something records will be there. 283. 1,73,273 observations with the 7 variables. Okay. So this dataset just we created. What is the name? For example, new is my dataset name. Created, which is available in work library. New dataset with 1,73,000 records. Same name in case if you use, what is going to happen, guys? New dataset class and run.
It will overwrite.
Hmm. It will overwrite, right? Existing dataset,
Yeah.
all 1,73,000 records, it is to overwrite with monthly observations and final variables. Yes. Now try to open new dataset. Everything gone. Okay. Existing dataset records, it is going to overwrite if you use same name to create new dataset. That is SAS default nature. By default, replace equals to yes. Okay. So, for example, we are going to create a lot of data sets and all data sets will save in our user defined library in the real time. Okay. So each and every table we are going to use again and again in future. Reference definitely we are going to store one library. Okay. Not not possible to remember all the data sets, right? Huh? For example, there is 75 data sets are there in user defined library. All 75 data sets name to remember, which is definitely painful process. Why we need to remember? No need to remember all the names, right? But the problem is here, already you have 75 data sets. Out of 75 data sets, if you use any one of the data set name to create new data set, if you use, what is going to happen? So existing table data going to overwrite it with the latest table data. Maybe that is a very important one. Okay, after spending 2 days time doing a lot of analysis, you created the particular table got replaced with the latest data. There is no undo option, guys. Once got replaced, that's it. Everything gone. So without replacing, if you want to stop, there is a way. By using replace option, you can stop SAS. For example, same example only. Again, I'm creating 1,73,283 records. But this time, I don't know. I'm using new name for my new data set. So for not sure, I don't know new is not available or not. For safe side, I am going to use replace equals to no. If I use replace equals to no, in case same name dataset if it is available in my library, not only work library guys, in case if it is user defined library you are creating, in case user defined library also. Okay. So if you use replace equals to no option, it will stop. When it will stop? If already available same name dataset in your library. Yes, in my library already no dataset is there. But again this time I'm using replace equals to no. Once I use replace equals to no, it will stop. Dataset work.new was not replaced because of no replace option. If you go and check your new dataset, it will be there existing 1,73,000 records only. Because this time it is not replacing. Okay, you are using replace equals to no. Then you will come to know. Okay, so dataset is not replacing means already new dataset is there. That's why it is not allowing me to replace. So then why we need to replace? So try to use any other name. Okay, try to use any other name. For example, new one. So is it available new one? No, right? Even though if use replace equals to no, not a problem. When it is going to stop, if same name dataset if it is available in your library, then only it will stop. Otherwise, even if is replace equals no, also no problem, it is going to create. Just replace. New one dataset is got created. Simple, right? So by default, replace equals to yes, guys. If you don't want to replace, just use replace equals to no. That's it. This is one of the dataset option. This option you need to put only for the data statement, or because only for the output dataset, right? Not for the input dataset. Hmm? Output dataset only you want to create if you want to replace.